Sure. It's very simple. Now that's an actual cigar box. This looks like a cigar box. This was made to look like a box. You get the box, or make like that. Then you need a neck. Okay. You need to get a neck. You can either make one out of yourself, or you can buy their CB Giddy guitar box. They've got all the parts online if you want to do that. Again, I apologize for not bringing my first one. You can see how crude and rough it is, but you can still go and get a 1x6, cut it down a slat at Home Depot and make your own neck. I have pickups because I have to go out and play professionally. This is what's known as a piezo pickup. This one is off of an old Les Paul that I had, which is a P90 pickup, and that's what I get the gritty sound out of. And then if you do put a pickup in, then you need to, on that, you have volume and tone. This one's the piezo, just has a volume, and you'll see this is tuned. It's got a higher trebly sound, so every time I play this, I have to like do a few adjustments with the amplifier because it's very trebly. Again, you can go a 1-string, 2-string, 3-string, 4-string, 5, 6, 8 strings. You can do whatever you want. You can just, make it to those dimensions. Now, this is very interesting. Uh-oh. So pretty much what you got, you just have 2 strings. They're both the same. On this one, I think this is D. Yeah, this is D, A, D. But both these strings, this is a higher one here. That's D. A little low there, an octave. Then A. Both the same type of string. Then a higher D. So it sounds more like a mandolin. So we kind of call this the mandocello. Now with this, I have to bring some of the treble down. Take distortion out. Whoa. So, another type of so when I pull this up, I get a completely different sound than the other one. And we'll go through some of the sounds. Deep Ellum Blues was actually from more of an Appalachian jug band. But Grateful Dead covered that song. A lot of people have covered Deep Ellum Blues. song I wrote called Praying Ground, and pretty much very inspired by Charlie Patton and by Mississippi Fred McDowell and Son House. And this is, again, a lot of what I'm doing is, you see, the great thing about the blues and doing the style is that when I so what you're doing is you're doubling up with the slide. It's just pretty much doubling up the melody with there. So here's. left a little.
That was just the devil messing with me.
Yeah, probably. So yeah, I mean, that song, I never went through any chord changes. That's a great thing about blues, and it's a common misconception for people that learn blues. It's like you have to have the 1 and the 4 and the 5 here. With a lot of the Mississippi Delta blues and stuff out of Louisiana and the early blues, it didn't have a set pattern. You didn't have to be 1, 4, 5. You could change wherever. That song was pretty much all a drone, which is pretty much an ostinato if you want to get into classical terms of just. And it keeps the D just keeps moving on, and you notice I didn't. That's going to 4. Does anybody know basic music theory? Blues is a 4 or 3 chords thing. You know, you got the 1, the 4, and the 5. So that whole thing was just on the 1, and just kind of went through a whole pattern. That was a big thing that Mississippi Fred McDowell did, and Blind Willie Johnson, which I love. I love their stuff because it's just so incredibly ethereal and just into that. Any questions on this guitar or what I just did?
I noticed some of those have 6 strings. Can they be tuned to your standard, say, acoustic guitar?
Sure. This one can't because you only have. It's more like tuned like a mandolin. So they're both like 1 string or like a 12 string. But yeah, you can.
You mean you have the same gauges? Excuse me. You have the same gauges on there, which keep you from going like from 11 to 53 or something. Those are the same gauges like a mandolin?
Well, no. What I'm saying is that, okay, you've got 1 string. You got 1 string that's dedicated as a D string, okay? But there's 2 strings that are in the 1. Like a mandolin is right. So you've got that's D. Then you got A, D. Now, if you want to get a guitar, I could. Well, no, the way that the nut's set up, I mean, I could actually redo the nut, and then because I do have 6 strings, I could make this into a, but it'd be too close. You need a wider neck to get a 6-string guitar. You could, yeah, there are cigar box guitars that you can. Al Fuller, he's got a lot of them. That's what he likes. He's just got regular tune 6-string, which has got an E, A, D, G, B, and E, and it's and then you can go open. You can play it like you can have regular tuning like that, or you can do a open. Let's say you do open E. Open E would be E, B, E, or G, and then you take the B up to another E. So you do it like a tuning, like an open tuning.
But does that guitar have the strings on it from like 11? 15?
No.
They're different sizes, right?
Yeah, I mean it's
not a heavy gauge.
Well, that's my whole trick too. That a lot of guys
you can't tune them normal.
Well,
because they're different gauges.
See, what I do is, and that's kind of what gives me my uniqueness in the cigar box world. I mean, okay, you got J.P. Soares. J.P.'s got the 2-string deal. Ben Presage has got his 2-string and some other stuff. Who else? David Smash, who took one of the guitars I loaned him, and then he brought it to the IBCs and then did a complete different tuning. Who are some of the other cigar? Samantha Fish has got pretty much a straight 3. So a lot of my tricks that I've got that actually helps me get gigs and gets me away from being in a regular is like this. I mean, when I play this guitar, I mean, it's just like, but see what I've got is I got a little trick here. I got this, and then, it's a trick. So, but it's, that's the great thing. You can go to